And I'm not suggesting that Hamas deliberately did it either. It's that old thing, gotta learn how to shoot straight. Look, I don't know what you picked up in Israel, but I got no pushback. Virtually none. Let me say it again. I got no pushback.
Our next guest is one of 20 governors that is urging President Biden to project American strength in supporting Israel. New Hampshire Governor Chris Sununu, one of those, asking for the president to do just that. He joins us now. Governor, great to have you. President Biden says, you know, he calls it a win after his visit to Israel. Did he project yesterday the kind of strength that you'd like to see him project?
Well, look, it's great that he went. I think it's great that he showed support for Israel. I think we obviously fell short not being able to complete the mission with Jordan and Egypt. I mean, they're a big part of this. They are kind of the traditional intermediaries that both Israel and the United States rely on to get things done and communicate with Hamas and hopefully get this thing resolved. But making sure Israel knows that we're going to stand with them. I'm a big believer, world peace through America's strength. You can never show America's strength enough to both your allies and your enemies to show that we have that resolved. So it was a first step, but this is by no means a win. Let's not, we're at the very beginning stages of what could be a very long and drawn out process if we don't continue to fulfill on that promise to the world that we're going to stand strong.
Yeah, because in the letter you say that the administration's initial response, including a call for a ceasefire, created confusion and only emboldened the terrorists. And you really believe that?
Oh, absolutely. Look, you have to be unequivocal. You have to be absolutely resolved in standing with your allies, because, you know, let's get to the kind of the heart of one of the hearts of this issue. When Hamas feels like they can be supported by Iran, and Iran has more flexibility with their dollars because the Biden administration and the Obama administration had previously capitulated to Iran in many different ways, and now they have more flexibility with all their oil money actually coming in. They don't just have a couple billion in reserve; they have tens of billions in reserve. And they've been funding these terrorist organizations. So that empowers Hezbollah, Hamas, and other of these kind of ancillary but all terrorist organizations that simply want the destruction of Israel. Israel is our foothold in the Middle East. Israel is America's strongest partner, not just in the Middle East, but around the world. And we need to maintain not just a friendship, but maintain the support that goes in there and make sure that those folks know that we are resolved, that we're not going to capitulate. And that's why we sent the letter. We need to make sure that Biden wasn't listening to the other members of his progressive Democrat caucus in Congress that effectively want to, if I will, apologize for Hamas's actions, not see it as the terrorist actions and brutal actions that they are, and make sure that he didn't try to equivocate, because that leads to capitulation.
You also say that Israel has a duty to respond with overwhelming force against Hamas. The Israelis have said they want to wipe Hamas off the face of the earth. How realistic is that?
Well, it's a challenge. It's not that it's unrealistic, but the logistics of it are going to be a challenge. They're going to have to put, unfortunately, troops on the ground. It's going to be a house-to-house type operation in there. You're going to have the actual hostages themselves being used as human shields, but that doesn't mean that you give in. That's exactly what Hamas and the rest of those terrorist organizations would want to see, that we're not standing with Israel, and Israel doesn't have the resolve to do what they need to do. And we need to show that we're going to stand with them in the actions that they have to take. When terrorist organizations hit the United States of America, we won't accept anybody telling us to back down, telling us to capitulate, telling us to go softer. And we're going to do everything we could to maintain America's strength, protect our interests, protect our citizens, and we should expect nothing less of the Israelis.
I want to switch gears for you, because the other big story, or one of the other big stories today, we're learning the House won't hold a third-round speaker vote today. I mean, it's chaotic. It feels like they're making it up as they go along. How disappointing is this, and what does this possibly have on implications for 2024 when Republicans just can't get their act together?
Well, you've hit it on the head. It has long-term implications. The problem I have with all of this is, I was supportive of McCarthy until the idiot 8, threw that up into the wind. And unfortunately, that has created a domino effect for the Republican Party in a very negative way. In that, the caucus supported Scalise. I supported Scalise. It didn't happen. They supported Jordan. I supported Jordan. It didn't happen. So now it looks like they might have to kind of settle, if you will, for making the temporary speaker the more long-term speaker for the time being, but probably with lesser powers. What it really does is the average Republican watching this, right, they don't even understand what's going on. So all they know is that we're fractured. There's no real reason for the fracturing. There's no consistency in messaging. It's unclear where everybody stands. They just know there's chaos. And the problem it really creates is with independence. Republicans, whether you're running for school board or governor or president, you're not going to win unless you get some of those independents onto your side. It's really important. But when we look disorganized, when we look fractured, and we can't even explain our positions or why, we're going through this tumultuous time, independents don't want anything to do with us. They say, well, we don't really even understand where you are. We'll sit this one out, or we'll even go to the other team. So what it does is it puts a lot of our future elections up and down the ballot at risk. And the system, unfortunately, has been designed, intentionally or otherwise, with the fact that we don't have term limits down there. We should. We need massive campaign finance reform. You've created a system where people could, because of gerrymandering, they're more afraid of the ultra-right, if you will, or getting primaried than they are having a general election contest across the aisle. So all of these constructs that they've created for themselves work against the opportunity to show galvanization, a vision, a message, which is so important for 24.
It really is, and the optics are terrible. Chris Sununu, Governor of New Hampshire, thank you so much, sir, for joining us.